Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter Barber. I'm primarily a professional opera singer, music producer, bass vocalist, and host of the podcast Vocal Arts with Peter Barber. I've been highly suggested to check out a singer called Darren Espanto, and I looked him up, and I figured, well, what better way than to bring him on the scene with someone I'm quite familiar with, Morissette. So this is their duet of A Whole New World from Aladdin, which I love. Disney music is incredible. I'm very interested to hear their take on it. This is a reaction and analysis, so I will be pausing primarily to talk about vocal technique. That's mainly what I do here on this channel, to help you guys appreciate these singers more and understand what makes them so great. Please do like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm, and if I'm enhancing your listening experience, please do consider joining my Patreon. It's the best way to support me. And without further ado, let's check out this duet.
Wish 1075.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
That is a beautiful, beautiful tenor voice right there. Side. Down to a low, just barely getting down to those low A's. That's how you can tell he's a tenor. Very breathy once he gets, it's just like, barely down there. So very much a natural tenor, just a gorgeous tone. I love, actually, this actually changes the sound. If you smile while you're singing, it does actually change the sound and the whole energy of your delivery. So I love that he's got this like giddy smile on, really like playing the part of Aladdin when Aladdin is, riding around with Jasmine on the magic carpet. Absolutely perfect for this.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
And also, it's a very, musical theater-like and Disney singing-like to keep a very wide vowel position. This means like lengthening the mouth this way, as opposed to opera when we lengthen vertically more and we extend the vocal tract to create a darker, warmer sound. Most non-operatic, non-classical genres will do kind of the opposite. They'll widen the mouth and they will intentionally brighten the sound to keep the sound very forward.
Now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes.
Uses a glottal onset on I instead of I, which is a coordinated onset. He uses a glottal onset, which makes the vocal folds really come together and, get better vocal fold closure for a more pure sound quality. I can open. I can open your eyes. Take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. It's the same thing on over, sideways, over instead of over. If you use a coordinated onset, you kind of ride the air on. It's like there's a stream of air already happening. And if you do a glottal onset, you can hear the difference in the attack. That's the main difference. And the glottal is a technique to get better vocal fold closure.
Take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
I really want to hear him. I don't remember how high this song goes, but I hope we get to hear him explore his upper range, because he's clearly a high tenor, and his voice is beautiful. It's so easy and smooth and just very pleasant to listen to. But I would like to see what happens when he gets up into that, upper chest belting range.
Whole new world.
go back and talk about Morissette, who sounds lovely on this, as we would expect.
We were only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew.
So gorgeous vibrato, letting it come naturally. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. And that's actually a slight variation from the original. Dazzling place I never knew, never knew. She just slightly changes that melody, which I like. Just adding a little bit of her own thing.
World, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now
And intentionally flips into her head voice. Up to that D5, that high D, tenor high D, which we have seen her go there in pure chest voice and beyond, which is amazing. Her high belting is one of the really special things about her voice. But here she opts for a more intimate approach. We are only, 1 minute into this duet, so you got to save the belts for later.
Dreaming.
a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now
Just point at that one vowel modification. Crystal. She says crystal because it's easier to sing a big open vowel position on that high D. Ooh, way up here, it's crystal clear instead of crystal clear. Crystal clear. Now I'm in.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
So only up to E4 here. I'm telling you, man, he's got a lot of real estate above that.
With you.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
100,000
Hold your
things
breath,
to
it gets
see.
better.
He is smiling through absolutely everything. Morissette, phenomenal. So now we're getting her high belt. She just did some high belting.
Now I'm in a whole new world.
See how high she goes.
with you.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable
I love that nice little like flip kind of in there. Or there's like a little vocal fry and a flip.
In a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
So there's that high D in pure chest voice. So we got to hear her do it in a much lighter mechanism earlier in the song. Now we get to hear her do it fully connected to chest voice. And God, she sounds phenomenal on this. Like, really, really excellent.
Through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
100,000
Hold your
things
breath,
to
it gets
see.
better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
whole
used to
new
be.
So she flips up there because we're in a higher key now. So those high notes would be higher than they were the first verse.
I'm like a shooting
Shoot. So high E, so E5s, which she can do, but to do it on shooting, E to F, shooting star, those are absolutely treacherous vowels to sing that high end.
in
chest voice.
It gets better.
I'm like a shooting star.
E does. Never mind. She doesn't go up to the F.
Hold
Even
your
so.
breath, it gets better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
whole
used to
new
be. Every turn of surprise.
With new horizons
Every
to
moment gets
pursue.
better. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you.
we don't get to hear him sing high. I'm gonna have to watch something else. I might just find something else right after this video and just make it a longer video. We'll see.
Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world.
A whole new world.
That's where we'll be.
That's where we'll be.
A thrilling change.
A wondrous place for you
and me.
No, that was lovely, but that was too easy. Too easy. We're gonna find something else right now. This one, I think.
Hello everyone, this is Darren Espanto. Don't miss any Wish
Holy
exclusive
shit,
performances.
this is a long time ago.
Just click right here to subscribe.
Only here on Wish 107.5. Once again, Darren Espanto.
Oh my God, he's so much younger. Okay.
Wish.
Let's do some nice light, breathy head voice, some nice tasteful riffing, showing off that vocal agility. I've already seen more about. Now I wonder how, like, has his voice, like, was he a kid here? Like, has his voice, like, matured a bunch and gotten, like, much lower since this video? I don't know. We really didn't get to hear him do much of anything as Aladdin, so.
Wish 107.5.
Have you ever reached a rainbow's end?
Oh my God, what a beautiful voice.
And did you find your pot of gold?
No, he's like a kid here. So, all right, I'll try not to compare apples to oranges. I'll just go off this. Because he's like bottoming out.
And did you
On that A flat. Bottoming on like the A flat, whereas in Aladdin, he was almost an entire octave, bottoming out almost an entire octave lower. So this is like his kid voice. We're gonna listen anyway.
and did you find your
Fine, it's that note.
ever catch the shooting star? And tell me how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming just to find that you're awake? And the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way. I can see it in the stars across the sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, but now I'll finally realize. You'll see I'm waiting all my life for this moment to arrive. And finally, I believe.
Absolutely killer, dude. You know, I don't really know how chest and head voice works in like kid voices, like pre-puberty. I don't remember learning a lot about that in my voice science classes in my master's program. So it seems like it's kind of all more connected. Like there's a much less distinct difference between the two. Also, like biological child male voices much more similar to biological child female voices than when when they have fully matured, of course. So I mean, it just sounds like he's just ripping like high E flat 5s above tenor high C in pure chest voice, and I mean just a wicked talented singer. Yeah, like star talent here. Great riffing, just very pure sound, and of course great control in that really high upper part of his chest range.
that you're awake, and the magic
We're gonna listen to this whole chorus again. Just let him rip it.
can lift you up and guide
Give it
you
a
on
growl.
your way. I can see it in the stars across the sky.
So those are all tenor high Cs.
I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I finally realized.
E flat.
You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive.
Oh yeah. What does he do there? He kind of riffs up above the note and then below the note and then comes back to it. I can't do it. I can't. What are the notes?
When you look out in the distance, you'll see it never was that far. Oh no.
He's like, people are watching me.
Heaven knows of your existence.
Okay. Kind of recycling a few of these riffs. You can tell there's like the like going above and then below and then above and then back to the pitch. I've heard him do that riff like a number of times. It's kind of seems like his wheelhouse riff.
Oh no, heaven knows of your existence, and it's to me everything you
Need it to me. That E, just barely touching that E flat. To me, it's that pitch. It sounds higher in my voice.
want, and it's to me everything you are. There's a time for every soul to fly. It's in the eyes of every child. It's the hope
Just
that
bottoms.
love will save the world. No,
Imagine
we
being a
should
kid
never-
star.
we
It's
should
crazy.
never let it go. I can see it in the stars across the sky. I've dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I finally realized. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive.
Another growl in there. Oh, goddamn, boy. Up to the high F. F5. Still in what I'm going to call a chest voice. Again, I don't really know how it works in children. Absolutely shredding. Just a very great vocal control, great pitch accuracy, and just very pleasant to listen to. I mean, I even said that on the Aladdin part. Just like it is easy listening to his voice because it just sounds good and sounds easy. And you're not nervous about him hitting high notes or whatever.
I believe in the impossible. If I reach deep within my heart, oh, overcome any obstacle, let this dream just fall apart. You see, I'm striving to be the very best. Shine my light for the sea. 'Cause anything is possible.
On a lot of these notes, his tongue is coming up like that. And it's not causing tongue tension, or tongue root tension, which is what can like muffle up the sound. But what it does is it darkens the sound. It adds a little bit of dark color to the sound. I don't know why he's doing that. That's actually a technique some opera singers use. You don't usually hear it in pop or musical theater. Usually the tongue is very just flat, especially when you're doing these smiley, very wide vowels to keep the sound very bright and forward. Usually you don't see the tongue kind of working against that in a way. Usually it's flat tongue and wide mouth. Usually you don't see the tongue pulled with the wide mouth. So it's an interesting combo of like going for the bright sound as far as vowel shaping, but going for a darker sound as far as tongue position.
To be the very best. Shine my light for the sea.
See, the tongue is...
'Cause anything is possible when
Even there, it's retracted some, but I see why he's got the tongue pulled up. That's how he makes his eval. Instead of e. You can either make it with like you can make it a bunch of different ways. One way is with the back or middle of the tongue. E. But if you put the front part up, it kind of mimics the eval. It's not how you're supposed to make an eval, but it kind of mimics it as far as like the space in your mouth. So that's what he's doing for his evals. But it does result, like I said, in that darker sound. It's still retracted, but it comes back down on vowel. This is a big sing. This is a lot of high belting. You see that neck vein? There's a little bit of strain happening the further we get into the song, the more big high belting you do, but also like, yeah, no, it's just a lot of power belting. If you're not 100% fully breast supporting all the time, you're going to start recruiting more muscles you don't want to, and it's going to tire you out. And especially as a very young singer, that's definitely a young singer performing on a big platform in front of a bunch of people. There's nerves, you're sitting down, which makes it harder to breast support. You're singing with headphones on, which feels unnatural. I've commented on that a lot. I'm amazed by these wish bust singers because the elements are really against them, but they all perform so well. There's that riff again.
Yes, I said, I believe. Oh, love keeps lifting me. Yes, love keeps lifting me higher.
Same riff. He loves that riff.
Yes, it's lifting me higher.
And also just great access into his. So there is a chest voice and head voice thing going on. It's pretty obvious when he flips up into that falsetto. The chest voice is just obviously way higher naturally as a kid before it shifts down, your vocal folds thicken up and all that. High F again. A flat and some kind of, it wasn't, unless you know, I don't think it's a mix. It sounds like a super high chesty belt, which only a child could do. A fully mature male singer cannot bring the chest voice, the pure chest voice up that high. Not possible. Has to be a mix. But this seems like it's just really stretching that child chest voice up. Hard to say on microphone. Okay, all right. Wow. It is still going. That's a fact. And then we got a nice obvious shift from the head voice to the chest voice. Okay. Absolutely wicked talented young singer. That final chorus went on way too long. I will be very transparent about that. We got to the final chorus like 2.5 minutes ago. And then he was just riffing and riffing and riffing. Amazingly talented. A lot of vocal fireworks. Loved hearing especially the really high belting stuff. And then we got to see some obvious switches between the falsetto and the chest voice. The point of me watching this was I wanted to see what his voice could do. Now I'm interested to see what his high notes sound like since he has obviously matured. There's a very significant difference in his voice in the Aladdin compared to this. So more exploring to do with this artist. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something about this singer. Yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Consider joining me on Patreon if you gain some value from this analysis. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.